warm welcome. You join us for this T20 match between India and New Zealand. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Alison. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
Well, that's the obvious decision. I don't think a captain has had an easier choice to make. The bowlers are going to need a lot of luck on this kind of pitch. Conway taking the first ball of the match. Left-hander has fantastic hands. Look to see off the new ball and get stuck into his innings. Seifert will be at the non-striker's end first up.
Right. Could be a couple if they hustle. Right out of the middle of the bat.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Punched off the back foot and beats the infield. More runs on offer here.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Edged. Bowling fielders look really confident. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Seifert gets off the mark.
Nice shot. Straight to gully.
End of the first over. The batting team are now on 6.
Going with pace now.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with pace.
Finds the edge.
Fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Rana shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right.
How will the bowler respond?
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Huge edge.
Conway is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
Shot, should be runs here. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Track. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that was a slower ball that didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
That's a solid shot. Nicely played. Superb fielding, full stretch. Certainly stopped the boundary. Conway has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Singh comes up short again. Not sure if they felt a niggle in their knee or that's twice in a row now.
Might look to go big again here.
Straight drive, lovely timing, mid-off in pursuit. Should be two.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Singh is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Get on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
There'll be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
I'll get at least one here. Went for the extra pace and over-pitched. Conway takes advantage with a great shot through the leg side.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Driven through cover, just the one. Another over where runs are just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well and the confidence is starting to build.
Run rate has steadied off now. They're finding boundaries and some singles in between. Good batting.
Going with spin now. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's a special catch.
Just about ready to go out in the middle.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. They've gone up here. Shot, should be runs here. shot.
Good return back from the deep. I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Chance to run two. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. And out, deep fine, had to run around a bit, and they've got to the drop of the ball and taken a great catch.
Phillips, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Nice shot. Runs possible. Massive outside edge. Rana getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. The captain can push the field a little bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably 2 on offer.
There'll be runs here. They'll get at least 1 here. A nice shot. Shot, at least 2 on offer. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. How will he reply?
Can't hit it any more sweetly than that. There could be a couple if they hustle. Couldn't get it through the field. Worked away. It's a nice single. driven through cover. Just the one. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Shot, should be runs here.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. That's a solid shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Scamper through for a single. Good running. Great shot. At least one on offer. Nice shot. Runs possible. Chakravarti with a huge appeal. That is quite extraordinary. Phillips, don't do it to him like that. What a shot.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Singh back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Nicely played. Amazing reflexes and that's stuck. Great grab.
The left-hander's out in the middle, doing a quick final check of equipment.
Chapman ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Get at least one here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
End of the over. New Zealand are now 70 for 3.
Dubé coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. That's a boundary save for sure. Oh boy, it just didn't stick. Could be close.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Shot, at least 2 on offer. Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. There could be a couple if they hustle.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will the bowler respond?
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Punched off the back foot and beats the infield. More runs on offer here.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably 2 on offer.
There'll be runs here. Was quick onto that in the infield. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Wide called? No. Umpire decided to let them off this time.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
End of the 12th over. New Zealand are now 90 for 3.
Chakravarti, the spinner, coming into the attack. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Singh showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary rope.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Over New Zealand, 4 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Shot. Should be runs here.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. That's a solid shot. Massive outside edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Great shot. At least one on offer. At least one here.
End of the over. The batting team.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. There could be a couple if they hustle. There'll be runs here. on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Cut away to cover point. They'll get the single. Cut away to deep point. Should just be the single. Huge. That has flown.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Might look to go big again here.
Lovely balance, leant back and punched behind point, ball heading to the boundary.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be full.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Phillips, watchful there and through to the keeper.
Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Another poor over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Yada coming back into the attack. Oh, swept and long as well. That's a terrific shot. 6 more.
And that was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Phillips has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Great shot. At least one on offer.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple possibly.
Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Finds the edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Power and precision in that shot.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Chakravarti has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Shot, should be runs here. Big edge. Couldn't get it through the field. Worked away. It's a nice single. Nicely played. Thick edge. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's a free scoring over for the batting side, taking advantage of some very poor bowling.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
They'll get at least one here. Nice shot. Runs possible.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Shot. At least two on offer. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. scamper through for a single. Good running. There could be a couple if they hustle.
End of the 19th over. The batting team are now 160 for 3.
Chakravarti to bowl the last over. Edged it. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch. Small outside edge and taken. India get the wicket.
Mitchell, the new man in the middle. He wants to get feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Nicked it. What a catch. What an absolute beauty of a catch. Sampson, take a bow. Absolutely divine diving catch. And out. 2 wickets. 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
Sampson looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. And well before.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Swept away fine. Should just be a single. That is quite extraordinary. Santner, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
And that's the end of the innings. India have been set a target of 175 runs. reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Samson, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks. Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Oh, superb timing. Good return there, back from the deep. Fantastic running, turned 2 into 3 there. Big edge, where's that going?
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the back.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. There'll be runs here. Super shot that.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Right out of the middle of the bat. Great shot. At least one on offer. 9 runs added there. India 9 for none.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
Fultz, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. There could be a couple if they hustle. Good fielding out in the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Brilliant shot there.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Fultz shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Samson with a leave. Didn't like the width.
They'll get at least one here. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. End of the over, India are 18 for none.
2 overs gone in the power play, and the batters are off to a good start here, ahead of the required run rate.
Thick edge. got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, that's a leading edge, but it'll land safely. Fortune there for the batter. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nice shot. Runs possible. Shot, at least 2 on offer.
Good return back from the deep.
Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Another 4 over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
3 overs gone, and this excellent first half of the power play has put them in a strong position early on.
Well, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early, and it was dispatched with ease.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Misses everything.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Oh, superb timing.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
A poor over. The captain's going to have to make big decisions on this bowling attack if this continues.
4 gone in the power play, and we've seen some excellent running between the wickets and good shot making, with a little sprinkle of luck as well, of course.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Sharp. There's plenty from these bowlers.
All the way, right out of the middle.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Whacked away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Sharma has gotten a big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. And what a strike that is. Right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. It's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
6 gone, and we saw a masterclass in how to handle a power play, but also in a chase. They played with aggression, not just with power, but with their intent on running between the wickets as well.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was no point chasing that.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. Might look to go big again here.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Finds the fielder with that shot. This could be out. Worked away. It's a nice single. End of the over. India are 86 for none.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Shot. At least 2 on offer.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
Nice shot.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
They'll get at least 1 here. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
With nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
That's a big one, and maximum away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Oh, superb timing. Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4 off. Fantastic shots. Can he come back with a dot ball?
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
New Zealand with a massive shout. Oh, that's close.
New batter out in the middle, but starting from the non-striker's end, so we'll need to wait a bit.
Sodhi coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Rolled the wrists over nicely down towards fine. Fielder needs to put their skates on to catch it.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Perfectly timed. Conway showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. Kishan taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. That's a solid shot.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. And dropped. And they scamper through for a single, good running. Fantastic ball shot, rode the bounce and got inside the line.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Completion of the over. allowing too many runs. The batters are just looking too comfortable out in the middle.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Whacked away.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. There could be a couple if they hustle.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. And caught deep me off with a simple catch.
Yadav just about ready to go out in the middle. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Nice shot, runs possible.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Waits for it, crack! And that looks to be 4.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
There'll be runs here.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Another pour over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Santner with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Shot. Should be runs here.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably 2 on offer.
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, punched it to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. End of the over. 5 off it. India are 137 for 2.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Trouble, complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
This could be out. New Zealand with a massive shout. kept it.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Duffy has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Goes over the top with that shot.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Good return back from the deep.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when the elite runs like that.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Nicely played. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Straight to the fielder. Lines up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Great bowling, really hitting their straps.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Oh boy. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Good shot, a beauty. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. That's gone. Nice simple catch.
Dubé, the new man at the crease. Left-hander, he's a lovely player to watch and will want to make a good score today.
Bobby runs here. Doesn't beat the infield. That's the over. India, 156 for 3.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Sodhi coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. Quick wicket would work nicely. Misses everything. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Shot, should be runs here. Hit that hard and fast. Santner with a beautiful piece of fielding.
That's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
With enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Couldn't get it through the field. End of another disappointing over. Santner has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Oh, superb timing. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Just 2 to win.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Beats the field with a great shot.
They need 1 to win.
Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.